Hello everyone, this is my thrifting video for the month of July. It's actually the beginning of July when I start filming this, and each time I go I will just add to this video and then put them all together at the end of the month. I went out today to do my grocery shopping and just called in at one shop before we did that, and I found just a couple of things. I found some silk satin flowers, some ribbon flowers, a nice little mixture of flowers in there. I really like the creamy colour ones and the white ones in there, but it also had these little lemon and dusty rose, and these are buds, they're flower buds in there, and so that was nice, and that was $1.50 for those. And then there were some more doilies that I will add to my pile, and we'll do a giveaway at some stage. That was 40 cents. Oh, that one's hard to see, isn't it? 40 cents for that one. Isn't that pretty? And 50 cents for that one. I wasn't going to get this one, but then I thought, you know, that's the ideal size if people wanted to make one of those cupcake doily books. So I will put that in as well. That was 50 cents. This one was $2.50, but it's a bigger one. So it's like that, and it has the butterflies on it, so that's always a pretty style to have. I hope you can see that properly. So it's like that, very pretty, like that, and that's a nice size doily as well. So that was a bit more expensive, $2.50. I also found some trims. This was $1, and there is 2 meters 35 on this. Oh, isn't that pretty? And that's brand new. You can feel that it's actually brand new. That's really pretty. And then this one is, there's 2 meters 15 of this one. Oh, that one's really soft. It's very pretty too. There we go, just a little cotton trim. Really nice in your lace books and things like that. It's nice to have a cotton trim. So there's those two for $1 each. And then lastly, oh, not lastly, then there were these buttons, and I haven't opened them yet. They felt quite heavy, so that is what made me kind of curious, because I thought if they're heavy, that usually means they're glass, doesn't it? So I don't know, but anyway, they look pretty, don't they? So there's those ones and those ones. They may be. They look really really shiny for plastic. I don't know. Very pretty though, aren't they? Sometimes if you sort of scratch them, they do sound like glass, don't they? I'm not sure, but they're very pretty anyway. And there's a really tiny, that's more like a bead, that one there. And just a little variety. I needed a big button for my son's pants. And out of all the buttons I didn't have the right one, so I'm hoping that one might fit. It's for his work pants. It's a pretty little flower. Anyway, nothing great there, obviously, but I do kind of like these little glass ones. I'll put those over there, and there's no price on there, but I think they're about 50 cents like the other things. And then lastly, I found this vase in the collectibles section, and that's a hobnail bud vase, and I haven't seen this style with this type of top on it before. That was $5 because it is a collectible, and I don't come across these unless the vintage fair is in town or something like that. You very rarely see these pieces in the op shops or thrift shops around here. So I got that because I'm after a couple of vases. So that was nice, but that was $5. Okay, thank you. And I will see you on my next one. So this is my second trip to the thrift store in July. The kids went back to school today after 2 weeks at home, and so I stopped downtown and had a little look around, and the first thing I found was a roll of jumbo Christmas wrap, 25th Avenue, 20 meters. That's huge, and that was $1. That was $1. So that is my gift wrap for this coming Christmas. Yay. The second thing I got were a pair of shoes, and I actually got them for all the beading on the front to take it all off. And look at this, one of the little gems has popped out, and they've even sticky taped it to the shoe, so it's got its little gem there as well. But when I was looking at these when I got home, I thought, I wonder if they actually fit one of my daughters, because they look quite small. I can't find a size on them at all, but they look like they may have been worn just once. So before I take those apart, I'll get my daughters to try those on, and if they don't fit, then I will take them apart. I also got this bamboo, what would you call that, placemat. It's not a sushi roll, it's a placemat, but it works the same way as a sushi roll mat. And I thought, well, I can do a nice stick pin roll or something like that. I haven't done one for such a long time. So that was 50 cents. I also found this, and I don't know what it is, so I will open it now. It looked quite interesting. So it could have just been something that unraveled for all. Oh, it looks like a belt or something. What is that? Oh, it is. It's like a belt, I guess. Don't think I'll be using it as a belt, but I do like these fibres here. They're quite nice. And then we have this fancy button. And this is like, it's laced with this silver beaded trim, which is a bit damaged in some areas, but I may be able to use part of it. Anyway, I was curious what that was, and you can't open them in the shop. So what was that? That was $1. The next thing I got this cup. Well, it's not a cup actually. It's a sugar bowl by the look of it. It's really pretty. It's got that Aurora Borealis. Is it lusterware? Is that what this is? I'm not quite sure. It's like the Archipel, but it's a little bit different. It says heat proof. It's got a large F on it, and it says USA. But I thought, wouldn't that make a pretty pincushion with some pinks and blues and pastel colours on it? How pretty would that be? So that's why I got that one. And then I got, and this is all from the same store, I got some little pearly white buttons, and they were $1. I got some sequins, some pretty little clear sequins, and they were 50 cents. And I got these lovely buttons. Oh no, these came from a different store. These ones, sorry. I got these little beautiful mother of pearl buttons with the Shank still on. And it's 50 cents, but everything with a yellow sticker, and I didn't realise it meant, in these things as well, was half price. So that was only 25 cents. And I love those kinds of buttons. They're really quite old, and they're quite weighty as well. So that was a nice find. From that store also, these were I got 2 garments, because that's what I thought the yellow sticker was referring to, just the garments. So this was $2, and it's just a top, but it has all this nice like lace just layered, and there's a few sequins and things in it as well. So the whole top is made of that. So I got I got that to chop up. And I also got this gold one because I thought the fabric was really interesting, and it's just a t-shirt style top, but it's a really unusual fabric. So, and that also was half price, and that was $2 as well. So that was for the fabric. And I got this, and I don't know why I got this. I just couldn't leave it there. And this was from, no, this was from the Salvation Army. This was not half price, this was $4. And it's a black shrug. It's a shrug, and it's quite heavy because it's made up of all these sequins, and it just goes over the shoulders. I've managed to get my dress form out of storage, and I'm in the process of cleaning it up and fixing it because it's my husband wasn't very careful when it was put in there, and it's been in there for a long time now, so I thought I may as well have some benefit of it before it disintegrates or whatever. And I thought, well, at some stage it might be nice to dress her up with something really flamboyant, and so I got that. And my girls sometimes like to dress up at Halloween and things like that, so it could come in handy then. So I got that. That was a little splurge. And then lastly today I got this. This is a, I don't know what you call it, jewelry box. The top part here, it looks in fairly good condition. It's just aged. Some of the glue is coming undone in places around, like here. You can see that there. It's still got the perspex in there. But the velvet in that seems quite clean. Just needs a bit of a, you know, vacuum out or something. And it's got 2 drawers down the bottom. This is, it kind of sits funny, but it's okay, they're still usable. And I thought it's this peachy colour, and I thought I might be able to do something with this and put my jewellery pieces in here. I thought it would make a nice display of some kind, and you know, little drawers and boxes and things always come in handy, don't they? Yeah, so there we go, that one, and that was not $10, that was also half price, so I was fortunate to find that. But like I said, you know, the glue has come undone in a few places. I don't know whether I'll recover it, or I don't know what I'll do with it yet, but I'll find something to do. It may take a while. I'd like to get it so the drawers sit properly. I'm not quite sure why they don't, to be honest. It's like, I don't know, just don't know. Anyway, that's what I got this week, and I shall see you next time I go up shopping. Bye. Hello, I'm back again. So I took a quick trip downtown. Yesterday my daughter had to be, she didn't have to be at school until a certain time, so we stopped in at the op shop or thrift store, and I picked up just a couple of things. The first thing is one of these. It is, I don't know what they're called, but it's a dispenser for these little gadgets, and I'm just looking for a bit of card. It has some in there, and we'll see if it works. Okay, got to be careful. Okay, it'll take a bit of practice. But it just puts those on the end. I thought, well, they might be handy for junk journals. And Crafty Irina did this tutorial, and she had like charms hanging down and things, so maybe I can use these for something like that to hook around. I don't know yet. Anyway, that was 50 cents. and it has some refills in there as well. And the second thing I found was this. Now, I did see this the other week there, and I passed it by because I didn't like the look of the ribbons and things like that. But this time I thought, you know, for 50 cents, I'll grab it and see what it is, because I love the colour of the hearts in there. So let's just see what it is. Okay, so it's a decoration on a heart. I can take off what I don't like, but I do like the heart. Isn't that pretty? It's got this colour going through it, and I think I might use this colour with my red for Christmas. So that will come in handy. And then there's this one as well. So a little bit worn looking, but I'm sure I can spruce them up somehow. So once again, they were 50 cents. Then there was a bag of dolly pegs for $1, and I always pick these up if I see them. That's cheap here for dolly pegs, and they're great for, you know, putting your ribbons and laces, your smaller pieces of laces around. So I grabbed those, and also this $2, and it had all these braids on. What are they? Garland rope Christmas braids. So there's all that. It's 152 centimeters, so 1.5 meters of that. Then there was this basket, and it looks brand new. It's just a little wire basket with a new inside. So I got that. And there was this, and I thought it was like a photo frame, because it says photo frame. And I thought, oh, okay, 3 photo frames. I'll be able to decorate that up and do something, you know, at Christmas time for that. But what it turns out to be, it's actually an alarm clock, and I didn't realize that. It's got the instructions there with it. Cylinder photo frame alarm clock, so you can put photos in here, and then you put your battery in the back there, and it just sits up like that. So perhaps I can alter that as well. So, and did that say how much that was on the back? I think it was only $1 because, what was it? Okay, that was $2. That was $1, and I think that was $1 as well. That's right. And then there was one doily that I thought was worth getting, and that's this one. And although it's not a doily I would normally kind of buy because of the mottled look on it, I thought, well, how pretty would that be in flowers, because you'd get the two-tone effect coming through. So I'll probably put that in my little pile I've got going for a giveaway, because somebody might like that. And lastly, on this day, I found this little wooden box, and that was also $1.50. And I'm not overly keen on the heart on the front. I think it doesn't look good. I like the box in general. It is a bit stiff though. That's the only thing. It's, you know, quite stiff to open and close. So I'm thinking maybe if I rub a little bit of wax or something, or I'll shave it down and repaint it. But I thought that'd be a nice box just to decorate and alter the top of. I don't mind the sides of it and that, but it might be nice, so I'll probably alter that up as well. And that's it for this particular trip to the op shop. Yep, that's it. Okay, take care, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, it is now the 3rd week in July, and I grabbed a couple of things at the op shop this morning. I got this little, what would you call that, a little goblet. That was $2. I also got this little cup for $2, which is really cute. I thought I'd make something out of those two things. I got a lovely pink tape measure with inches and centimetres on it, and I really like collecting those sorts of things. What else did we get? Oh, tiny little bit of seam binding. It's probably about a metre, I would say. It was 50 cents, and it feels really nice, that one. So that's a rarity to find this. In fact, that's the first time I've found seam binding. They had a bit of lace there this morning. They had these little bags. That was $1.50, and there's 4.65 meters of this one. I did notice there was a little mark on a piece of it, so that's quite pretty. It's nice and soft. There's a lot of that. So that was nice to find. And there was also this one, which is 4.7 meters, and you can see it through the bag there. That was $2. Whoops, no you can't. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? It's one of those ones that goes across and up again with that pattern. And that's a nice colour. There was this bag, and that's 10 meters for $2. And that is that one there. And I think, is that one the same? It looks the same. That's the, yeah, it looks the same, doesn't it? Yeah, that one's the same. It's got a couple of marks on that as well, so I'll just use that selectively, and that's, or I can dye it. That's 9 meters for $2. And then lastly there was this one here, which is 4.85, and that was $1.50, and this one's really pretty. It's very soft, and it's a cotton. It's really pretty and delicate, that one. And then I just grabbed a couple of books because the books were half price. So I got The Tales of Beedle the Bard. That was 50 cents. That one wasn't half price because it was already 50 cents. But these ones were half price. These were $1 each, but they were 50 cents each. And I got The Wind in the Willows, The Wildwood, Mr. Toad Comes Home, and The Riverbank. And I just thought they would be nice. I just thought they would be nice. The pictures are nice for inspiration, aren't they? They're really quite sweet. I do like that sort of thing. And I think this, so far this way, that is all. So they were obviously a gift to somebody. They're lovely. And I really like that one too, and I intend on reading that one, and I won't be cutting those ones up at all because like I said, they're for inspiration, those ones. So that's it for this one. I'll see you later. Bye. So today at the thrift store I went in. They had a red tag sale. Red tag means everything with a red tag was half price. So there was this top here. As you can see, all the front of it is all this pretty lace. So I got that, and that was $4, so it was $2 half price. And this is the second top I bought. If you look at the top, the back of the shirt is this fabric here, which is a cotton fabric, and this is the design on the front, which has lots of like medallions, but will be nice for lace books or something like that. So that was another one, and that was also $2. And this is the last one. It has all these ruffles down the front, which I can cut off. But the main reason is for the fabric of this. I really like this sheer fabric that it's made with. So I got that one. That was $1.50. And then lastly, I got a set of, actually it's 2 sets of curtains. And all around the curtains is this lovely ruffle. That's the right way there, as you can see. They're the old swag style curtains, and they're in good condition. So, but look at all the ruffle. I can cut off them if I want to. But not only that, they actually came with 4 of these ruffled, sorry, that's my son in the background, 4 of these ruffled tiebacks, which I can use as well. And I'm trying to think how much. I think they were $10 for the set of curtains, but it was also a red tag, so they ended up being $5. Okay, just a quick trip out today. I found a doily, another one of these ones with this one doesn't have butterflies on it, does it? It has love hearts around it, and that was 50 cents. I found another doily here, also 50 cents. It is a pink and white doily with the little dimensional flowers on it. It's really, really quite pretty. I also got a bag of beads. I like these ones. That was $1.50, but I really like the tarnished look of the beads in there. They look really lovely. I do enjoy that sort of thing. And then I also found a little silver dish. The glass part comes out. It is one of the things, see how that's a bit wobbly? I need to get some E6000 on that and fix that up. So I found that, and I found a lamp. I will come back with that. Okay, so I found this brass lamp, and I really like the shape of it. If you look at the top, see how curly that is? Isn't that just lovely? So I'm going to be painting that, and that will come up really nicely. I may change the glass shade on it. It's quite a good size lamp, and it's really heavy as well, which means the cat won't knock it over, hopefully. So that's another thing I found this week at the thrift store. Okay, so today I found these, and these are actually, they're for the front of shoes. I believe like a thong type shoe, or what do they call that overseas? Flip-flops. And they just pressed up on, but I thought they would come in handy, so I found those. There were these 4 little like terracotta pots, but because they're only plastic, they were 10 cents each, and I thought they would come in handy for something. There was some beautiful blue. Look at the colour of that blue, isn't it pretty? Satin ribbon, some embroidery on glaze lace. There were these, what are they called? Strap retainers. And they're like press-studded together also, and I thought they could come in handy in junk journals or something, so I got those. I got some pretty lace. I kind of like that. I think I've found a similar one once before, and it's really quite pretty. So I got that, and then also just this, it's a really pretty colour. Just, it's only a nylon lace, but it works really nicely in tassels and things. And then a gathered one in the same colour, because I don't have many gathered laces. So I thought, and I did. And I found these. Look at these. I have never seen these. It's called From the Books Of, and they're actually book plates. They're called, I think. Are they? Book plate design. Antique book plate company. And what it is you just stick it in your books, and down the bottom it says From the Books Of, and you put your name. But aren't they lovely? So there's a whole box full of those. They're all the same design, but that's okay. It was a nice little find. And then lastly was this little tray. It's just what is it? Fine Art Basket Collection. Yeah, but I love the little cottage in it, so that's what I got today. And another thing I picked up this month from Target, it's not from a thrift store, but I just wanted to show. They had a clearance on, and these are marked, they were $12, and then they were they were more than half price. They were $5, but then there was 75% off that. So I paid something like, I think it was $1.25 or something like that for the small jewelry pieces. I've got this one, and I got another one, but my daughter decided to keep those. I also got some necklaces that you know, great for taking apart for craft projects if you want to. And this was at $25, but marked half price, and then 75% off that ended up being $3. So that was $3. This one here is $3. And this was only $20, so this was $2.50. And I love that. Look at that. Isn't that good? And then this one here was $3 also. So I don't often, you know, look in the jewelry section. Sorry. I don't often look in the jewelry section at Target, but I'm glad I did this day. And it was only because my daughter was with me that we were looking at that. So that was excellent. So I hope you enjoyed this, my thrifting in July. Thank you so much for watching.